look at it.
It's the March on the
What up, world? Welcome to another episode of RMT. That's Real
Yeah.
Man Talk. It's your boy, Stan the Man. I got my boy
Man.
EIG in the building.
What up, y'all? What's good? What's good? What up?
No, yeah, we coming to y'all tonight. Well, today, whenever you listen to this, we coming to you with a new conversation piece. We want to bring y'all in
That's
to
right.
get y'all thoughts and opinions and y'all feelings on this. But before we get into that, we're gonna get these shout outs real quick.
Let's
Real quick shout
go.
out. And man, I want to give a special shout out to Miss Honey Delights. Miss Honey Delights. That is Miss Mary that I work with. Big shout out to you. And
Shout out.
also, y'all check out on Instagram. She say a cake, pie, she cater. She do all that good home cooking. And I
Mm,
promise you, it's phenomenal. I'm gonna tell you that. You know,
I
that's
need
some
some sweet
personal
potato
experience,
pie.
baby.
I need
Some
sweet potato pie.
personal experience. She fine. So yeah, y'all go ahead and check her out. And so, man, EI, before we get into this
Yeah, yeah.
conversation, baby, do you got any shout outs?
Hey, always first and foremost, the viewers, the listeners, all y'all that's rocking with us. Uh, but today my shout out is a special one, man, because I want to give it to my children, man.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Stan, I saw my oldest, he was sitting up, yo, I'm listening to the RMT podcast, man. He let me know. I'm like, well, you know what? Now that's what's up. That's all right there,
What's up,
man. So
man?
so I
Yes, sir.
gotta give him a shout out, so Elton
Good.
G. Ivy the third, that's Trey,
Yeah.
three Pete. Shout out to you, son. I love you, man. Also, Kanan,
Mm-hmm.
Kanan Garcia Ivy, the young bull. That's my ride or die. Shout out to him, man. And shout out to
Mm-hmm.
my little princess, my little baby girl, Avery.
Amen.
Daddy love you. Daddy love y'all. So shout out to my kids today, man. That's all I got.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So man, without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and get to the proceeding this evening. And
Go.
check this out. we got something special for y'all, man. We're gonna talk about today unnecessary luggage. Woo!
Yep. That
Unnecessary luggage.
unnecessary luggage.
Yeah. So what I
Let's
what I
go.
need y'all to do today is just check this out. I know everybody that been in that space, been getting ready to pack up to go on a trip, go on a
Mhm.
vacation, and you trying to take the whole house. You think I
Man,
need this, I need these many outfits. You only gone for 3 days. You're trying to
right.
get 10 days of clothes to wear, change your outfits. You want to get different shoes. You want to do all these things, and it's gonna cost more once you get to the airport. That
Mm,
baggage is gonna cost you more. There's certain items you can't even take on the plane. Certain things you just can't take with you on this flight that you're about to go to. You
come
can't
on.
it can't take it with you.
Right.
And then when the plane is loading up, it's only so many bags that they can put on a certain plane when they get
Hmm.
ready to take off. There's only so much cargo they can put at the bottom of the plane because
Yep.
if they put too much, it can weigh it down, end up being some fatalities. Some might end up going wrong because
Right.
they got too much weight. So before I get any deep into this, EI man, I want to bring you into this conversation on this. I want to get your thoughts and your opinions on this unnecessary luggage, baby.
Hey, man, this is a good one. It's a juicy one here, man.
Ooh, yes,
So
sir.
I like to look at it like this, unnecessary luggage. Luggage, you packing that up, you getting ready to take that with you, right?
Right, right, right.
And but today's topic is unnecessary luggage. So
Mm,
luggage that we don't need. So to me, I look at this and like things that at one point in our life they worked and they were good. It did what it was
mm-hmm,
supposed to do. Those people did what they were supposed to do. But now maybe you've grown and you can't take these same people with you. Maybe you can't
mm,
have the same relationships. Maybe you can't deal the same way we used to. So unnecessary luggage, identifying like what's not working no more. You know,
right.
identifying what we were doing just out of tradition, just because hey, it worked then, so I ain't gonna change it. Well, if we got unnecessary luggage, some got to drop off, man. And
Mhm.
I feel like we carry a lot of things with us that we don't have to.
Yep.
It's a lot of worries that we got that we don't have to worry about. It's a lot of problems and issues that we think we got but they're
Mm-hmm.
not really ours, man. If we just kind of let go of them and keep luggage that we don't need, take the things that we need with us, which is, hey, a right state of mind, hey, my health, my loved ones, love, all these kinds of things. But hey, drama,
Mm-hmm.
toxic relationships, even some family members. And I don't
Mm.
mean that in a hateful way, but
Hold on, hold on. Oh, not
th-
not just
I'm,
for family members. Hold on now.
some
You're
some
going too
family,
far. You're
some
going too far. I'm taking my family with me. You're going too far, EI.
some family members. And what I mean by that, man, is
Mm-hmm.
this: not just saying that you have to cut certain people off, but
Mm,
there's certain things and certain places you try to go in your life, right? And you
mm-hmm.
can't include certain people, even if they're family, because they don't have the capacity, or they don't have the vision you got, or maybe they don't.
Yep.
Y'all just going in two different directions. So it's not about saying like cutting off family. It's not
Mm-hmm.
about that, but unnecessary luggage for whatever this trip is that you're taking, whatever the
Yep.
next step is. Sometimes there are some family members that, hey, I can love you. We can do nothing has to change other than where I'm headed. I don't have to, I don't have to include and tote anybody. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying?
Yep.
Whatever
Good.
my dreams are, whatever my plans are, and that helps us be able to grow and stand up and be solid against
Mm-hmm.
when somebody's coming with pressure, right? Like
Yep.
family can do that.
Yep.
In-laws,
Yep.
mother-in-laws,
Yep.
uh, brothers, anybody that's close to you, that's pressure. Because
Yep.
their opinion counts.
Mm-hmm.
Their feelings matter to you, and they should. But I'm saying nowhere in life that it's a trip that this one's just for you. So,
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Listen, man. I agree with what you were saying there. One thing I say, just to add to it, is that a lot of times when we packing, we know that those things gonna cost us more money if we put more clothes in there, and we still do it. And we
hmm,
also know that some of the items we put in there, like you can only put so many ounces of liquid of if it's mouthwash, if it's lotion, you only can put so many ounces when you flying. So if you got a larger ounce of any container liquid item that you have, if you
hmm,
have that, you try to take it on there, they're gonna take it away. And what the TSA is for is to protect you on your flight. So a
mm,
lot of times we need certain things to protect us when we get ready to move to the next level. And that protection is putting up boundaries. Putting up
mm,
boundaries will keep you from taking stuff that was at one level that you was at
hmm,
from going to the next level with you. But
right,
when we don't have boundaries, we don't set up boundaries for our family. We don't set up boundaries for our coworkers. We don't set up boundaries for our friends. We
right.
don't set up boundaries for our spouse.
Ooh, whoa,
Things
whoa,
tend,
whoa, 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 whoa. Rewind. Hey,
yeah.
what you say? Hey, take
You
me
don't
back
set
on
up
that one,
boundaries
man.
for your family members.
Mm.
Not that one. You don't
Nah,
set up
come on,
not for your friends.
come on, talk to me,
If you
Doc.
don't set up for your co-workers, if you
Mm,
don't set up for your spouse,
mm.
if you don't set up those boundaries, you'll continue to be in that same space that you was in before. But once
Wow.
you and check this out though, EI, once you set up them boundaries, you're gonna lose people anyway.
Facts.
You're gonna lose people anyway because
Facts.
when you set up boundaries, you can't cross over in certain territories. Certain territories you can't cross over because you got those boundaries up. So when you cross
Right.
over the territory into that next territory, you remember on life they had you got the gun line boss.
Got the gun
What's the
line,
gun
boss.
line?
Tell them
You
about the
done
gun
passed the
line.
gun line. You so much hang your Johnson over the gun
Man.
line. It's out of there. But when you over the gun line and you have those boundaries set up, you're gonna lose people anyway. But it's
Yep.
also, another thing about the boundaries, it
What's
protects
good?
you. It
Mm,
protects you.
mm.
It protects you from getting hurt. It it
Plain
it,
and
it,
simple.
protects, it protects your money. It
Come on.
protects your peace
Come
of
on, man.
mind.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
protects you. So when you set up those boundaries, it's nothing wrong with trying to help people out and this and that.
Right.
But
Nothing
hey,
at
it
all.
ain't no it ain't no need for you to carry those things around that's unnecessary for you to carry around.
Man,
There's no need
man.
for all that. So once you continue to set up your boundaries, once you continue to start setting your standards up a little bit higher, that don't mean you better than nobody. And that's one thing that makes me mad about people. Just because I got my standards high, I have boundaries. Don't think that I'm more than you. I'm not
Mm,
making you. I'm not requiring you to set your boundaries or your standards where I'm at. You can
right.
set your standards and your boundaries where you want to set them at, and I can
Man.
have mine. It ain't got nothing to do with you because I
Hey.
want to do better, because I want to go to school. I want to get a degree. I want to stop smoking weed. I want to stop drinking. I want to get
Hmm.
off drugs. I want to get off taking X. I want to get off going to the club.
Yeah.
I want to get a better relationship with God. I want to start reading more. You know,
Hmm.
I want to start kayaking. I want to start
Right.
doing different things that I never done before. Has nothing to do with you.
Right.
So just because I'm just taking my carry on, I don't have my big luggage bag anymore. I just got to carry on. You know why I got carry on? Because this trip that I'm taking now, I'm going by myself.
Yes, sir.
I'm going by myself. I can keep this backpack. I can put it in the overhead, go on my flight, go there and come back. You know.
Man.
But yeah, let me get over here.
Man.
Yeah, because you started something, man. I knew
Oh
when you
man.
told me this, you were gonna start something. You started something, man.
You on fire, brother. No, that's good, man. Setting boundaries.
Hmm.
Setting boundaries. You said that it's benefiting me, benefiting us to do it. We think
Yep.
that it's doing what it's doing, but it's helping me out, and people may want to know, well, how do I set boundaries with
Mm.
family? Well, let's take something small, for instance. Some people want to do things like you were saying, Stan, like kayaking.
Yep.
But do you know that there are some people who would never try because of what they would look like to family members, to friends, to go
Ooh.
kayaking?
Mm.
Some men
Yep.
will want to wear a pink shirt. They really
Mhm.
feel good about wearing pink, but
Yep.
there's some pressure from certain places. It's always the close people to us too. But
Mhm.
setting boundaries means, hey, maybe I don't. Maybe it's best for me to not tell you I took a kayaking trip, so that I
Right.
could go and enjoy all of that, live my
Right.
life to the fullest, and still love you. I didn't tell
Mhm.
you not because it was beef, but this helped. This protected me as well. So that can
Hey.
go all across the board in a lot of things, and that's the same thing with spouses.
Yep.
Spouses, and it's not that you setting boundaries to not know you anymore, setting blocks up
Mhm.
to not be
Yeah.
affectionate anymore. It's not on, but on a deeper level. You know what I mean? Meaning, hey, I won't let where you are and how you are affect where or how I am. And that's it.
Mm.
And that's it, because once you do that,
Mm.
y'all can love each other in its pureness, man. It's
Like that.
you being you, I'm being me. There's no
Mm.
judgment. I ain't sweeping at your door. You ain't sweeping at mine. Even though I know
Mhm.
we in a marriage or a relationship or whatever it is, these boundaries that we set just really just help us, man. And that's just
Mhm.
keeping the luggage that we don't need with us. You know, Eh,
Mm.
I don't have to stop loving you. I don't have to spend less time with you, even so. But what I do have to do is spend less time entertaining certain thoughts. That's about you.
Mhm.
Spend less
Mhm.
time uh, putting my energy on somebody else. That's what the boundaries are for.
Mhm.
So I love what
Yeah.
you said there, bro. I love that, man.
Oh man, I got something else, man.
Come on
I'm
with
coming
it.
with
Come on
another
with it.
thing with that. If I know some of us, if you can take time to think about when you was in high school, it might take some of us longer than others. I give y'all a little second. Let me. Okay, you should have been thought about it by now, but you should have been
Man,
thought about it. But if when you was in school, certain books, especially like physical science books, that was always one of the biggest books, one of the physical science books. If
oh, I
you had
hated
all
that
of
book.
those books in your backpack and you was carrying it, most of the time it'll make your back hurt
Oh
because you
yeah.
got so many books in there. You
Hmm.
trying to tote it around all day, and eventually the scraps on the backpack will break because you got too much
Hmm.
weight in that backpack.
Yep.
So the backpack that you got, it is not built to carry all those books.
Mm-mm.
And think about this too. If you got a lot of weight on you, just say that if somebody automobile broke down and you got to
Okay.
push it out the way. Now, you by yourself pushing it out the way, it's cool. You can push it out the way. But if you got
Mm-hmm.
backpacks on you, weighing you down, it's gonna take you a little bit longer to push it out the
Mm-hmm.
way. If you
Yep.
walking and you got that backpack on and it's a lot of weight on there, it's gonna take you a little bit longer to get where you need to go because you're
Mm-hmm.
carrying that weight around. And that's a
Yep.
lot of us. We so busy carrying around weight from high school. We so busy carrying around weight
Man.
from a relationship. We so
Yep.
busy carrying around weight from that relationship with our parents that went left. We so
Yep.
busy carrying around weight about what we gonna think if I quit smoking, if I quit drinking.
Mm-hmm.
We started
Right.
carrying around that weight, not knowing if we take that weight off, if we
Mm-hmm.
take some of them that physical science book out of there, we
Yep.
take some of them things out of that backpack started to get lighter. You can
Man.
tighten those scraps up. Guess what? I can go
Mm-hmm.
a little bit longer. I can
Yes,
go a
sir.
few more places because I ain't got that weight on me no more.
Come on with it.
I ain't got that weight on me. Now I got boundaries. Oh man, this feels good. I'm going places, you
That's
know.
great.
I'm going places, man. You know,
Right.
and so it be us willing to let those things take those things out of the backpack, lifting
Mm.
that weight off of ourselves because sometimes that love that we have for people, it's hard to let them go.
Yep.
You know, sometimes, man, it's hard to quit drinking. It's hard to quit smoking. It might be
Mm-hmm.
hard to quit cheating with that man or that woman that you've
Right.
been with. You know, because you got a connection that you should have never had with them before. It's
Mm.
hard to do those things, but once you release and you lay those things down, the load will start getting lighter. And you better not do this. You
Mm.
better not be praying and get God on your side to help you with that.
Come
Oh
on.
man,
Come on, Dad.
he gonna take something, he gonna grab a backpack and let you walk till you get your back back good.
Man.
Then he gonna drop it on there. He gonna put one book in there. He gonna put another book in there to see how far you can get along with it, you know. But
Yeah.
man,
Yes, sir.
woo, man.
Come on, Dak. Let it
Nah, man,
go.
get in there, EI,
Man,
get in
it's
there,
like
man.
it's hard, like you were saying, to break certain things that whatever it is that's got us or got a grip on us in life, it's hard to break it, you know? And
Yep.
a lot of people think that, well, being able to point out what's wrong should mean, well, you should know, right? So when people
Mm,
point out, well, you need to do this better, or you need to change like this, or even if we telling our partners, and I'm meaning like your boo, your wife, your girlfriend, your man, whatever,
mhm,
we
mhm,
telling them what they need to do,
mm,
you know, and we pointing it, oh, you doing this wrong and you doing this wrong. Well, that's cool if I do know it, but it's a whole nother ball game to be able to stop it, right?
mm,
It's not just that we don't know the things that we do, but to be able to stop it, to be
mm,
able to not do it. Some arguments start and people react in ways, man, and couples, we don't know how we even got there. Like,
mhm.
I don't want to be doing this, but I'm doing it. And that comes from us, man, putting that work in. That means, hey, you got to lighten the load. And
Yep.
the only way you can lighten the load is to let some stuff go.
Mm,
The only way you lighten the load is to let some stuff go. That means let it go. You
yep.
think you got a problem to solve, but you don't.
Yep.
Maybe somebody left, but what is there to do now?
Mhm, mhm,
Whatever's done is done. Maybe you're dealing with financial issues. If you're stuck there and there's, maybe somebody's about to get evicted,
mhm.
you know, to sit and worry and just roll around and I can't do it, doesn't really help. So
Oh,
man,
oh
I'll keep
man.
going. I'll keep going on
That,
and
that,
on, man,
that's
and getting off track. But
that's
it's
good.
not it's not just enough for us to know what is wrong,
Mhm,
but making that
mhm,
decision to head in the right direction for change.
mm.
You know, we
Ooh,
all know
hoo,
the truth. We
hoo.
all know the uglies about ourselves, right?
Yeah,
Even
we
if
do.
somebody tell you and we don't believe and we tell you, man, you don't know me, man, you lying. I ain't like that. I
Yeah.
did this. I'm this person. But deep
Mhm,
down, we all know.
All
We
of
all
us
know
know.
when ain't
Yeah.
nobody around what's really messed up with us. So
Mm-hmm.
let's help each other because it ain't just about pointing it. Let some stuff
Mm-hmm.
go.
Mm-hmm. Man, oh man, you know when you let that thing go too, when you let that thing go, it's it's a relief, man. It's a relief when you let those things go.
Absolutely, man.
And one thing I say, we got boundaries, we got letting things go. And then to me, I say the third thing to me is
Okay.
really protecting yourself.
Mm,
You know,
I like
if
that.
you and just think about this. If somebody got unnecessary luggage in the overhead, if it fly out and hit you in the head, it can cause you an injury.
Oh
If you
yeah.
got too much in your backpack, you fall back, you got potentially not only hurting your back, you might hit your head, you might hurt somebody else because you
Right.
carrying it around. So you gotta protect yourself by saying, you know what, maybe this is too heavy for me. Maybe I shouldn't take all this on at one time. Now I'm talking to
Right.
myself now, that was for
Right.
me. Maybe I
Right.
should take all this on at one time. Maybe I
Mm-hmm.
should learn how to let other people do certain things to
Yeah.
protect me. Maybe I should wait before I let somebody borrow some money. Be like, you know what? Yeah, do you need it right now?
Right. Right.
I can't give you the whole thing,
Yeah.
but let
I
me
got
give you
something on
this.
it.
Yeah, yeah, so I can protect me.
Right.
I might can't help you move the whole day. I might can make you help you move the half a day because let's be honest. Sometimes when we do stuff out the goodness of our heart, and we ain't mean no ill will about it. We was good hearted about it, and this and that. But
Yeah.
then after that thing messed us over, you said, "Man, I wish I would have did this." That's
Yep.
when the protection come in.
Mm.
You want to be a good person. You want to do this. You want to do that. But at the same time, you got to protect yourself. You know, you got to protect yourself. Like a lot of people put so much on God,
Mm.
but God gave us five senses.
Yeah.
He gave us a brain to think for
Mm-hmm.
ourselves. So sometime when the stuff happened to us, it
Yeah.
ain't got nothing to do with him. Oh
Oh yeah.
God, why this happened? Why this happened? Hey, didn't nobody tell you to let him borrow that $100 and now you gotta pay your life's finna be off?
Right.
Did nobody God didn't say do that? You know what I'm
Mm.
saying?
Right.
And we sometimes get it messed up and we want God to take off a load that we put on ourselves.
Man.
He
Wow.
can't, he ain't gonna do it. You put that load up there yourself. Now you want to pray the load away. Now he's like the same way that you got yourself in that. I gave you a brain, plus you got all these things around you to get yourself out of there. But guess what?
Man.
While you getting yourself out of there, I'm gonna give you peace.
Come on.
I'm gonna make sure that you don't get tired.
Right.
And I'm gonna make sure at the end of it, you're gonna take that lesson with you that you learn. Now you're gonna start what? Protecting yourself, man.
Yes, sir.
You're gonna start
Protection, man.
protecting yourself, you know?
Hey, that's real, man. Some of the most dramatic scenes you've seen on social media, or even
Mm-hmm.
people we've known, we've seen, man, somebody crying their eyes out, pleading for
Go there.
somebody to help them,
Go there.
begging, and they're in a world of just hell,
Mm-hmm.
all that they created.
Mm.
And that's the sad part.
Mm.
You know what I mean? We don't realize a
Mm.
lot of things that are going on rough, a lot of things that's going on crazy. We don't see ourselves as cooking that stew up. And the
Mm.
moment that we can look at it and see, yo, I play a part in this. You know what I mean? I am
Uh-huh.
responsible
Uh-huh.
for this. That ownership there, that that right there starts us in the right direction, man. And
Oh
and,
yeah.
and we can truly protect ourselves by, hey, what are we putting in us? What because I'm here where I'm at. It is like it is now because of whatever I've been feeding myself. Meaning, hey, what am I into? What do I watch every day? What
Mm-hmm.
influences my life?
Mm-hmm.
What positivity is there? Am I
Mm-hmm.
happy most of the day? Am I
Mm-hmm.
stressed most of the day? And we protect ourselves by just not sometimes, hey. you don't need to watch certain things, and that's no knock on it.
Mm,
But maybe you're at a
mm,
point in your life where, hey, you don't need to watch a lot of just only drama filled TV shows.
mm.
I mean, no knock on them.
Talk
Shout
to
out,
him.
shout out. But
Yeah.
maybe you don't need to go out every weekend. Maybe you don't need to be hanging with the single guys. Maybe whatever it is,
Mhm.
protect ourselves by, hey, looking at the ownership,
Yep.
looking at, hey, what storm did I create myself?
Mhm.
And that'll be
Mm.
that's really the only way we can truly protect ourselves, man. I feel like, bro.
Oh yeah, man. That was good right there. That was good, man. And just on this topic in general, you know, when we think about like just having luggage.
Yeah.
Most of the time when you have luggage, you can identify your luggage when you travel. You can identify your luggage,
Yeah.
you know and some people might grab other people's luggage, but most of the time you can identify your luggage. You be like, okay, I got a scratch right here, my
Mhm.
name tag is red, it's purple, it's shaped like
Mhm.
this, it's metallic.
Right.
You can identify your luggage.
Mhm.
And the thing about identifying your luggage is that if you grab somebody else stuff, you know it.
Mhm.
Even if it look like yours, you be like, oh, mine didn't weigh that
Right.
much.
This a little heavier.
It's a little heavier than what I had. Oh, it ain't got
Yeah.
my name tag on it. So you need to
Mhm.
watch when you grabbing other people luggage to help them.
Mm.
Because sometimes we grab other people luggage, it ain't got nothing to do with us.
Ain't got nothing to do with us.
Ain't got nothing to do with us.
Mm.
That's family, friends, spouse, whoever, co-worker.
Man.
We grab unnecessary luggage that don't even belong to us. And then we get mad because we weigh down now. Did
Yep.
nobody tell you to commit to that luggage? Did nobody
Man.
tell you to go work that overtime for your coworker? Did nobody tell you that just because
Right.
you want to be nice?
Right. Now you talking about
Now you
them.
talking about, oh man, you know what? Man, I
Right.
know I shouldn't have worked this overtime, all this work in here,
Mm.
you know, because you trying to, okay, well, I want everybody to look at me a certain way.
Mhm.
Yeah, you looking a certain way and feeling a certain way too now, by picking up other people's stuff. Man, leave
Right.
other people's stuff alone. And I'm gonna say this EI too, man. I'm gonna leave it alone, man.
Come on.
But man, check this out. Don't you know that when somebody's going through something and they talking to you or whatever, sometimes you might feel compelled to help them.
Right.
You might feel compelled to help them, right?
Right.
But the thing about it, you might feel compelled to help them, but is that the right thing to do?
Mm.
Is that the right thing to do? Because we feel like, okay, that's what I should do.
Right.
That's what I should do. But just think logically about this. If this person been borrowing money from everybody and they come to you and they got a money issue, is that the logical thing to do to let them borrow money? Or you feel that this time they're gonna do the right thing?
Mm. Mm.
I'm just
Mm.
saying. I'm
Talk
just
to
throwing
us,
it out
man.
there, huh?
Talk to us, man.
I'm just throwing it out there because sometimes, man, we get in the way of common sense because we feel like we should get involved. Then we catch somebody else's luggage because we feel like we should get
Mhm.
involved.
Right.
Even if your children is going through something. Like recently, man, my daughter's had some different little issues, little teenage issue stuff.
Yeah.
And I was proud of how they handled themselves in the situation, but I didn't take
Man.
on their luggage. I
Man.
didn't take on their problems. But what I instilled in them, I was happy to see that come out and for them to take care of their own luggage, for
Mm.
them to carry their own bags. And that's the
Yes.
same thing like going on with us. Like we all have been given something. God has given all of us something, you know, to help us, but we don't need to stop picking up other folks' stuff, man. Leave
Man.
their luggage alone.
Mind
Leave
your
their problems
business.
alone. You can listen to them, but leave their stuff alone,
Man.
you
That's
know?
good. That's good,
Yeah.
Doc.
But man, let me get off this soapbox, man. And listen, it's a little warm in here. And so
Okay.
at this time, man, I like to get off the interstate, man. let the top down. I'm gonna let the
Let's
windows down, man. I'll make this left around here to eat eyes quarter.
come, come on around here, man. Come on. Thank y'all. Thank y'all once again for stopping at
Yes,
the corner
sir.
with your boy. Yeah, G. Now, standing man, you know how I gotta do this, you know.
I already know. I
You know how
already
I
know.
gotta do this. So just don't just sit back and swallow this one, man.
I ain't
Okay?
got nothing to
Ju-
say, bro.
Just sit
Can you
back
just go?
and
Can you just go?
swallow.
Can you go do EI quarter, bro?
Look,
I ain't
listeners,
gonna say
viewers.
nothing. I ain't gonna say nothing, bro.
Okay, okay. All right. Y'all heard him. Y'all heard him. Shout out to the black and the yellow, baby. Still a nation. Where y'all at? Anybody out there, man? If you are still a fan, you all right with me. And if you ain't, you still all right with me. But anyway, let's roll.
Oh
Real
man.
quick, man. Stan.
I get. Oh man.
Go ahead.
Go
Go ahead.
ahead,
Go
man.
ahead.
Go
Nah,
ahead, man. I
nah,
wasn't
nah.
gonna. But I want to
Come on.
move the mic real quick, man. I just want to. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh. Hey,
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen, I like that. I like that right there. Real Men Talk podcast. Y'all need to get you one of them.
Real quick, man. They coming
You,
soon, man. They coming
man,
soon. Listen. Give me a little second, but they coming soon, just like everything else, baby.
put your order in right now. I like that, Doc. For real,
Yes,
bro. That's
sir.
what's
Yes,
up, man.
sir. My bad, man.
RMT.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead,
No,
man.
no, no. You good, man. Yeah, you good. You can interrupt anytime for that. Just none of that steal or blasphemy you be doing. But anyway, y'all. Here we go. Here we go. Man,
Oh,
hey, yo, I saw the craziest thing today.
okay.
TMZ, man. A
Mm,
lady, an old lady, and this ain't, funny in no kind of way.
right.
A elderly lady was walking her dog along the lake, but she was in Florida, so you know what I'm about to say, right?
Oh man.
Bro,
Was it a gator or a snake?
it was
Which
a
one?
gator, man.
Oh
There was
man,
a,
bro.
it, but the gator came out, man, and it went for the dog, and she was holding the dog, and I guess she fell. But man, they said that the gator got the lady
Mm,
and took her under. You could hear the call. I was listening at the call from the neighbor trying to help,
yeah.
or well, put a pole out there, and it was horrible, man. So I only say that to say
Man,
this.
bro.
First off, condolences to that lady's family. I
Yeah.
don't care how
Yep.
old you are when you leave. Nobody need to say, "Well, you live long." Well, no, no. Hey,
Yeah.
that's
Mhm.
somebody. That's somebody's loved one, and
Exactly.
condolences from
Exactly.
the RMT family to that lady.
Definitely. Yep.
And and I bring that up to say, look, enjoy life, y'all. Because in
Oh
an
yeah.
instant, you don't know. We all don't
Mm,
know. You know what
no.
I mean? You can try to speculate and well, you need to do this, but nobody knows. A freak accident could happen. So don't
Yep.
take life for granted.
Yep.
Please don't. We joking around and play a lot,
Yeah.
but I'm
Yeah.
always we're always about encouraging
Hmm.
and just trying to uplift one another because we're no different. So
Hmm. Oh yeah.
again, condolences and prayers for that lady, man. And if you do have pets, watch out for walking them close to
Yeah.
rivers, lakes, where
Yeah.
hey,
Yep.
man,
Hmm.
just be careful out there, man. So
Oh
in
yeah.
other news, man, we know that the Kansas City Chiefs won the Super
Oh
Bowl.
man, I gotta give you your
Yo,
props, bro. Let me give you your props.
come
Cause
on,
you called it, bro.
come
You
on.
did. You picked the Chiefs, man. So I give you props, man. You picked the Chiefs and they won. So I give you props, man.
Hey,
You you
hey,
you might
I
be
rock
good
you.
at. You might be. I ain't gonna say it. I said I'm not gonna say that. Go ahead. I ain't
Hey,
gonna say
I'm gonna
that.
give you your props, man. You know what I mean? Because you was a man and you stood up and you said, "Hey, you called that out." So we good, man. It's all. I salute you on that one.
I got you. I
So the
got you.
Chiefs took it, man. It
Oh
was a
yeah.
good game, a close game, 35-38. And
Yeah.
usually Super Bowls are blowouts,
Yup.
but that one was, hey, man, that was a
That
good
was one for
game.
the.
So,
Yeah, that was one
but
for the
this is what I
age.
got to ask you too, man.
Go for it.
Did you get to watch the halftime show?
Yeah, I watched the halftime show. Yeah.
Okay, what did you think about it? I mean, just in your personal opinion, man.
For her to be pregnant, man, I think the vocals was on point, but what else could we ask for a pregnant woman? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Ain't nothing else for her vocals to be on point and for her to be pregnant and to sing what mean, what? How many? Eight or nine songs? I might be
Man,
off, but she sung a lot of songs, and to be able to sing those many songs and to do what she was doing, and I don't know how many months she was pregnant, but being able to do
right.
that and being pregnant, and man, when women when they pregnant, bro,
Ooh.
man, and for her to be able to do that, I think it was nice. I think she did an awesome job due to the circumstances, that she was in. And
Right.
man, her voice sound, oh man, it was crispy, bro. It was crispy. Like her vocals was on point. Like she ain't
Mhm.
had no auto tunes or nothing. She went out of breath. She was like, I was like, for her to be pregnant and to be singing at that level and
Yeah.
not getting tired, like she did her thing, man. She did her thing.
Man, hey, I like that answer, man, because it kind of had the twist plot thing going on. Because for those who didn't know out the gate, like, is she pregnant? Because I'm hearing first everybody's like, wait a minute, she better be pregnant, or is she pregnant? Because they're like, well, it was, she was covered up, and it was, what I'm saying, but
Right.
in knowing that she was pregnant, it shines a whole new light on it, a whole new respect for performing that way,
Yeah.
and I feel the same way, man. Hey, Rihanna, that's a an exceptional talent, man. So shout out
Absolutely.
to her on the Super Bowl performance as and being pregnant up there, and shout out to
Yeah.
all the ladies out there, man. If hey,
Hmm.
to be pregnant,
Yeah.
period. You know what I mean? And just
Man,
hey,
and then be able to perform like that. Listen,
hey, we
hey,
salute
go out
y'all.
to her. Yes, sir.
We salute the ladies. We salute mothers. And
Hmm.
last but not least, man, before we get out of here, man,
Talk
before
to
we
me.
be- before we get out of here, man, I just want to bring in the listeners and the viewers and however wherever you from, wherever you are right now, if you're listening, if you're hearing it, shoot something in the inbox to us. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh yeah.
hey,
Oh yeah.
just send a shout out. Hey, where you from? If it's something you want to hear us
Hmm.
talk about, hey, y'all holler at us, man. And
Oh yeah. Well, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna make it even sweeter, EI. Before you
come
close
on,
out, I'm gonna make it even sweeter. Check this out.
let's go.
If you comment, I'm gonna give you a shout out. If you comment on the YouTube page, if you comment under this post, I'm gonna give you a shout out on our next episode. If you like on the YouTube, I'm gonna give you a shout out on the next episode. So if you go in there, comment, like on the Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, you do any of that, I'm gonna give you a shout out on our next episode. So this one right here, now don't get it twisted. This one is coming out. Let me get this date right.
Come on with it.
March the 2nd. So the shout out show is gonna be March the 9th. So
Okay,
anybody going there, like or comment Instagram, Facebook, or on our YouTube,
come on
especially if
with
you
it.
do it on YouTube, we
Come
gonna
on, y'all.
shout you out on the next episode. Yes, sir.
Man, Stan, that's why I rock with you, man. That's why I rock with you, bro. And after that, I ain't got nothing, man. I want to thank y'all for stopping by the corner, man. Y'all can get back to your day, and I'm gonna shoot it over to my boy Stan.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. So man, we out of here. We appreciate y'all for checking us out, listening to us. Y'all can find us on our platforms as YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. I mean not not Twitter. Twitter coming soon. That
Hey,
hey
go on and
there
speak it
goes
into
hey
existence, man.
man,
Just
go
speak
fit into existence, man.
it.
There's Apple Podcasts, Anchor, Spotify, Real Men Talk Podcast, kids in and listen to us. Yo, we appreciate y'all for listening to us, taking our time of y'all day. We really
Absolutely.
appreciate that. And we'll see
Love
y'all
y'all.
next week.
Peace.